champion Joe Tavernese of Lynn faces the challenge of Jim Flynn of Salem on Candlepin Bowling. Hi everyone, welcome once again to Candlepin Bowling. I'm Don Gillis, but I'm always speaking for the whole crew when I say we're sure glad you chose to join us here on the fairway in Natick, Massachusetts on Route 9 for 3 strings of Candlepin Bowling. Total pinfall is what determines our winner. Now each of our bowlers will receive a handsome gift, I shouldn't say gift, a trophy from Din Brothers of Boston and Holyoke, which will be properly inscribed with the date and so forth, and perhaps more important, each will receive some guaranteed prize money. $700 goes to the winner, $350 to the runner-up, $50 available to the winner of each string, and $50 gift certificate from Rotman's Furniture in Worcester. That goes to our marksman of the day, the bowler with the most marks. Okay, enough of Donald. Let's talk to these people then, shall we? Jim Flynn, I know we've already talked a little bit ahead of time, and I don't blame you. You're back. You liked what you did last August, huh? Being in the Final 5 in our championship show, huh?
Oh yeah, I had fun last time, but I'd like to do it again. But Joe's a buddy of mine, and it should be a good match.
Yeah, I know. You're very familiar with his establishment too, are you not?
Oh yeah, I'm over there all the time.
Yeah.
I know, really.
So what does that do as far as you're concerned? You're both buddies. You know him well, and so forth.
We're on the show now. Now I kind of like draw the line, and it's
That's
like
right.
get down to business.
Like here. Okay. Now, Jim, we're no longer friends until an hour from now, right? Okay, good luck to both of you. We'll get underway right after this. Getting us underway, challenger Jim Flynn from Salem. High single 203, high triple 489, league average 125.
Got it early, Jimmy. Got it early now. Get over, get over.
He has a single pin as the 2-pin just toppled. The 10-pin is his target now. A spare, and before we go any further, to answer your question, no, Jim Flynn is not related to Peter Flynn. All right, 9 is the fill.
Go get it now, right at it.
He's got the 10-pin to make it 2 in a row. Yes. Now Joe Tavernese, our defending champion, high single 207, high triple 484, league average 122. And he begins with a strike. And in case you didn't know, he is related to Joe Tavernese Jr., who is the 1995 NBA Major Boys All-Event State Champion. Oh, so close to 2 strikes in a row. The 2-pin is the only one standing. I love it. Everywhere I look, I see marks. Ralph Stewart has gone to get a loose pin. Jim Flynn. Bonus ball on the second. It gets him 5. And he has 4 and 5 side by side, and then in back he has 7, 8, 10 with 2 pieces of wood. He got it. He has 3 marks in a row. $50 in bonus money.
One more time, Jimmy. Big now, big. One more. Not bad.
He has 8
Make it go, Jimmy. Make it go.
with 2 pieces of wood in between. We're looking at the 4 and 6, which I know is always tough. Sometimes, rarely, but sometimes you will see 4, 5, 6 all in a row. He has wood. He's waited for it to settle down. He's made up his mind, and now he fires. Will he get them both? No.
All right, Jimmy. Get the stick. Get the stick.
It's a 9. Now, Joe Tavernese with 2 marks in a row. A strike and then a spare. Let's see if he can make it 3 in a row. Seven is the fill, and the pins are all in an angular row. The 1, the 3, and the 6. For 3 in a row. No. Didn't get the 6. Got it for a 10. Joe Tavernese, most of you know, is the manager of the Peabody Metro Bowl and a veteran, very, very good candlepin bowler. All right, with a couple of bonus balls still to be rolled by our defending champion, Joe Tavernese, as we check, as we always do, after 4 boxes in the first and second. The score right now, in pins down, is Flynn 61, Tavernese 57. Our challenger, Jim Flynn from Salem, has begun with 3 marks, then an open box with a 9 in the 4th.
Let go, Jim, let go.
First time he was on our program last year in June, he rolled a 423. There will be no mark here. He still has 3 pins standing. The 3, 7, and 8. It's an 8.
Come on, Jimmy, right back on it. Right on it again, Jimmy, right on it now. Want them all.
One piece of wood in between the 6 and 10. Over on the left, he has the 1, 2, 4, and, excuse me, no, 2, 4, 7, and 8. Excuse me. It's a 9 box. Joe Tavernese, our defending champion, comes up working on a strike. 2 bonus balls. He had the kingpin standing. 2 pieces of wood came up. Either one of them would have knocked it down, but they came on each side of it and kept it up. However, he makes it for a spare. Five is the fill. The object pin becomes the 2. He's got the 2, 4, 7 over on the left, 6 and 10 over on the right. Got 2 and 4. It's a 9. Our crew today is Skip Peabody, Ken Sullivan, Jeff Sullivan, Carl Vieira. Phil Rubin is our producer and director, of course. Jim Flynn punches out the middle, leaves the 2, 4, 7 on the left, on the right, the 3, 6, 9, and 10 without wood. Pretty shot on the left side. It's a 9. Al Giglio on the electronic scoreboard. Keith Williams on the big board for the folks who are here. Don Riley, our statistician and coordinator. And Ralph Stewart, our lob line judge and referee. Jim Flynn has the 4, 7, and 9 with a piece of wood. Got the 4, 7, and then scared the 9, but didn't quite get it. A 10. Now Joe Tavernese in the lead by 13 pins and opposite 19 pins by his challenger. 2 full on the head pin, spread eagle. 1, 5, 7, excuse me, 1, 5, 8, and 9 out of there. A beauty, everything down except the 2 pin. Ten. 23rd appearance on our program for Joe, and I'm well-known Candlepin bowler in the Massachusetts Bowling Association and also on the World Candlepin Professional Tour. 1, 3, 7, 8, and a piece of wood that hasn't decided yet what it's going to do. It's almost perpendicular to him and to the pit. Rolling behind the head pin. One, 3, 7, 8. 7 and 8 still there. waiting for some wood to settle down. He's the former Massachusetts Bowling Association all-event state champion, doubles, singles, mixed teams in the past. Runner-up in the 91 live show. And he's been on 2 of our live shows. Jim Flynn made his first appearance on our show in June and also made our live show.
Let's go. Right at it now. All over it, Jimmy.
Single pin to pick up. It's the king pin, the 5. The one with the walls all around. Got it.
One more time now, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. Put a 10 on it. Big finish, Jimmy. Big finish. Mix.
7 and 8, rocking back and forth. Head pin is the object pin. Did not get the 8 pin. It's a 10. 124. 13-pin lead with 2 boxes to go for this man, Joe Tavernese, our defending champion. Got a split. They don't seem to bother him. This is the 4-7 and the 10 with 2 pieces of wood over near the 4-7. As I said, the splits do not seem to bother him. Almost a strike. The 4-pin. And he's got a spare in the 10th box. Give him 8 more. Also give him a 23-pin lead and $50 for winning the first string, 147 to 124. Middle string, defending champion leads it off. Joe Tavernese has another spare leave. This is the 1, 3, and 6. Ooh, a rare, rare miss. He left the head pin. Two full on the head pin that time, almost a spread eagle. One extra pin, the 9 pin. Ooh, right down the middle. That got a reaction. An 8. Now Jim Flynn. The identical leave that Joe had in the first box. Spread eagle plus the 9 pin. He went to the left side and got, well, let's see how many more are going to fall. Now he's looking at 3 if he can get at them. It's the 6, 9, and 10 with wood. No, that acted more like a roadblock. You're looking at Jim Flynn, who was a 3rd place finisher in our live show, in our championship show this past August. Two, 4, 7 on the left, then a piece of wood, and the 6 and 10. He used it beautifully. Spare in the second. Now Joe Tavernese. One pin to pick up for a spare. It's the 4 pin with wood in front of it. He's got it. Joe made his first appearance on our show back in February the 12th. Lincoln's birthday, 1977. 5 is the fill. 2, 4, 7, 3, 6. Still has 3 pins standing. Nine. Don't forget, folks, to stop by and see the Christmas displays here at the Fairway if you haven't already, or maybe if you have already, come back, because they're going to be here at least a week more, maybe 2. Jim Flynn looking at 4 horsemen left side and the 9 pin. Ordinarily might be tough to do, but there's wood in front of the 9 pin. But he had to get the head pin and didn't. So he has left the head pin, the 7 and the 9. Now he got the piece of wood out of there, but he left those 3 pins standing for a 7. Four pin alone over on the left, on the right the 6 and 10 with 2 pieces of wood. And nope. That looked like one he would do. It's a 9, and after 4 boxes of the first and second, we always check the scoreboard. 26-pin lead in the match right now for Joe Tavernese. In this particular string, he's ahead 42-39. Okay, Joe Tavernese on the line. 5th box, middle string. He has a split. The 7 is alone over on the left. On the right, he has the 6 and 10 and a couple of pieces of wood. 2 of them kind of hanging over the cliff of the... Oh, nice try. Took those 2 out, threw them and the wood over towards the 7, but didn't quite reach it. Now he picks it off, clean for a 10. Diamond on the left side. 2, 4, 5, and 8. Oh, Diamond wins again, but boy, just barely. He sent a piece of wood flying off the sidewall, but it didn't quite get it. Challenger Jim Flynn from Salem. Ten just fell, otherwise, wait a minute, there goes the 7. He had 7 and 10 standing with the 10-pin rocking a little bit. Then as it rolled across, it got the 7. Eight is on the first ball, the fill on the first ball. He has 6 and 10. Got it.
You're alive again. You're alive.
Joe Tavernese. Right down the middle, is not quite a spread eagle because he left the 8-pin. 2, 4, 7, and 8. 3, 6, and 10. There's 6 out of there, so he's got a lot of folks looking at him right now. It's a 7. has a strike. A little frustrating for him as he ran into a 9, 10, 10, 7 before getting the strike. He was leading by 26 pins at one time. Now Jim Flynn has a spare to fill.
One more.
7.
Right at it. Go get it now. Just go get it.
Yes! He has 3 marks in a row.
One more time, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. Throw that ball. Come on, Jimmy. Hurt those pins.
Okay, $50 more in bonus money.
One more. That's it.
7.
Yes, Jimmy. Go get it now. Just go get it. All right. Grab a stick there.
He had 3 pins, as you obviously knew when I said 7. They were in a configuration that looked as though he might. It was the 3, 5, and 6, but he has left the 5 and 6. One pin separating our bowlers at the moment. Joe Tavernese almost a strike. Everything down except the 6 pin. He's got it for a spare. Ooh, that hurt. Went right down the middle. He's picking up at least one more. No, 5 is the total. He has the 2, 3, 4, 7, and 8. Three consecutive spares, $50 in bonus money. Give him $100 in bonus money, additional.
Big finish, Jimmy. Come on, now. Let's go hurdle now. Hurdle.
124. Let's see what Jim Flynn can do. And
Get over.
down to 1 pin, the 10 pin. Little tricky, the wood. He's got to study this. The wood is at a rather strange angle, and there's another one rolling around. Plenty of wood over to the left, but most of it is facing the other way. Nope.
All right, Jimmy. Go get it.
He knew it was going to be tough. Now he's basically, by the expression on his face, is saying, oh, I should have gone for that piece of wood on the right.
All right, Jimmy. All right now. Go get it now.
2 pins to pick up for a spare, and they are the 4 and 7. Ooh, got just the 4, not the 7. All right, those are 2 boxes that he will be thinking about for a long time. It's a 10. Not too happy after those last 2 boxes because he was opposite, as you saw, 3 consecutive marks by Joe Tavernese. So another $50 for Joe Tavernese as he has won this middle string. 124, 121, has taken a 26-pin lead right now, 271 to 245. Our challenger, Jim Flynn of Salem, leading off the third string. With a strike. Ralph Stewart calls time. He's got a piece of wood that's rolling down this way.
One more time, Jimmy. One more time here. That's the ball. Make the ball go now. Make the ball go.
And a 1996 cheer for Ralph.
All right, let go.
First ball, 7, leaving the 1, 3, and 7. 2 pieces of wood, one behind the 3, and the other one just a little bit to the right of the 3.
Make it go, Jim. Make it go now.
Oh, yes. Very, very pretty. So a great start to the third string after disappointing 2 boxes at the end of the middle string. Now Joe Tavernese with a 26-pin lead coming into this third string. One, 2, 4, and 10. The only wood is behind the 4. Ooh, he missed that spare leave. An 8. Jim Flynn just picked up 12 pins. Three, 6, and 4 with 1 piece of wood over near the 4. He's got it. So they match spares in the second.
Make them all go, Jimmy. Make them all go now.
Jim Flynn trying for a 3 in a row, gets a spread eagle. A fill of just 4. No wood to help, obviously, in the spread eagle.
Grab a bunch.
Punched out the 6. Obviously wanted the 3-6 pocket. A disappointing 7 box.
Now, right back now. Get the ball here. Get the ball right here. One time. Come on. Okay, run it down now. Run it down.
1, 2, and 7. Those are the 3 pins standing.
Put him down, Jimmy. Go get it now. Just go get it.
Punched out the 2. Obviously hoping for the 1-2 pocket. It's an 8. So after a fine opening pair of spares, now a 7 and an 8. And Joe Tavernese, our defending champion, with an 8 box in the first, followed it with a spare, and this is the fill on that second box spare. It's 7. The 7 pin is alone over on the left standing, and on the right it's a 6 and 10. A couple of pieces of wood, about where 2 and 5 would be. And he uses them. Seven and the 3 pin standing, 2, 4, and 7. He has it. Another $50 in bonus money for 3 consecutive marks. Now Jim Flynn, 6 boxes to go.
Go right out, Jimmy. Go right out at it now.
He has a strike.
One more time, right at it again, Jimmy. Right at it now. One more time, Jimmy. Right at it. One more time. Nice and easy.
One pin, the 3.
Right at it, Jimmy. Right at it. Run it over.
And yes, he has it. Now, Joe Tavernese, our defending champion, remember, has 3 consecutive marks, so he's filling a spare in the 4th right now. So close to getting a backdoor strike. Everything down except the head pin. Big 9. Yes! He now has 4 consecutive marks. So another $50 in bonus money. And as long as he can keep this going, it's $50 per. $50 a pop for the consecutive marks. 5 is a fill here, but he's working on 4 horsemen left side and the opposite corner 10 pin, which fortunately for him has a piece of wood right in front of it. Oh, he missed the pocket he wanted, which was the 1-2. Took out only the 2. A 7 box. Now Jim Flynn, today's challenger, has a spare in the 6th, which he's about to fill. And 4 boxes to go, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Give him another one.
All right, 6 is the fill. However, he has the 2 pin and directly behind that the 8. Then the corners are full with the 7 and 10. Everything down except the 2 pin. It goes now, but it's for a 10.
Come on, Jimmy, let's go. Let's go. Lock out.
Drop them all in.
Didn't get the head pin. Has left it plus the 7. Little too full, so the 7 is still there. Got just the 1. 9. Joe Tavernese with a 7 his last time up, but preceding that 4 consecutive spares. Has a couple of rocking pins, but he winds up with 4 horsemen left side plus the 10 pin. Boy, he took out the 4 horsemen so beautifully and flew a piece of wood over. Actually, it was the number 1 pin he flew over, but didn't get the 10 because it was a little bit, what shall I say, too much left rather than on an angle towards the thing. In other words, it came back further this way. All right, 4 horsemen again this time. No 10 pin. Beautiful. Oh, that is so pretty when he does that. That's twice in a row. He has run down the 1, 2, 4, and 7. Half Worcester left for Jim Flynn. Still has 3 pins standing. 5, 7, 9. Good 10. He got the 5, 7 and got one of them. Well, actually, both of them went over very slowly, but did get the 7. Now, final box. One, 2, 4, 8, 6, and 10, no wood. One more. 8. Jim was unable to roll his average, so as a result, Joe Tavernese goes on to win another. Two, 5, and 7, just the 5. It's a 9. Everything down except the 7 pin. For a 400, yes. Just a couple of more. And the congratulations from Jim, a very disappointed Jim Flynn, we should add. And another $50 for Joe Tavernese for winning this string 131 to 122 and picking up an extra $100 for going over 400, 402 to 367. Okay, not a big amount of money to give away. However, the total of both bowlers combined is a little closer to where some of those guesses are. So I wouldn't be at all surprised at 769 if maybe somebody would go for the 150. As you know, when I draw the card, that person, if it's nowhere near that, doesn't matter. At least we'll get a $50 gift certificate from Christmas Tree Shops. And if within 10 either side, we'll win 150. Let's see. I can hear you now saying, no, no, mine's on the other side. Well, we'll find out, won't we? Okay, 10 either side of 769 would win it. I haven't looked yet. I'm looking at where it came from, Oxford, Massachusetts, on Charlton Street, and it is Mrs. Frances Smolensky. Now, let's see. No, 726. Okay, so we had another $50. All right, Joe, once again.
Left side, Joe.
$150 in the high-low. No! It looked good going down there, didn't it, huh?
Oh, I didn't feel it.
Well, there were a few of them that looked good to you earlier, too, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes just that little bitty.
That's right.
But as you guys have heard me say many, many times, and boy, I mean it so sincerely, I have such great admiration for you candlepin bowlers, having done it myself and being nowhere near what you guys. Well, you can stand up there and fire that thing and pick off single pins.
Nothing to it.
Well, that's the way you make it.
Yeah,
You'll make it seem, but that takes a little practice. How long have you been bowling, for example?
Just about 7.5 years now.
Is that right? And how often?
About 3-4 times a week.
And that's how many strings? Usually 3?
Yeah, 3 strings.
Okay. All right, enough of that. Let's see. Here, you knew you were going to get this eventually anyway.
But I'll take it. It's just happy.
Sure, because, yeah. And let's see, for you, $350. I can only find $100 in bonus money.
Yeah, that's all right.
And you started off so fast with 3, huh?
Well, you have to against the guy like
I know you do. Okay, come back and see us. Well, you do. I know you will. Okay, Joe, you get the big one.
Need some help with this one.
Yeah, oh, that's heavy, yeah.
I know.
And before I forget it, this is also heavy. No, this is another $50 gift certificate from Rotman's. And let's see, $700, huh? And $450 in bonus money.
Bad, I'll take it.
No, not bad at all. I know you're very happy with that. So you're going to come back, and I'll tell you.
Oh, you got it.
Got it from the western part of the state. Do you know who it is?
I know who it is.
Yeah, okay. R.I.P. Johnson, right?
Got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
And the display, the Christmas display here is going to be around for at least another week or two. If you haven't seen it, come by. See you next week. Bye-bye, everybody. Happy New Year!